Today I'm going to tell you about a German composer named Johann Brahms. He was born in 1833. Now his father was a musician. That's what he did for a living. He played the bass. And so Brahms was born with a musical gene and he was very good. His mother encouraged his musical studies. And by the time he was 7, he was playing piano. In his teenage years, his piano had become so good that he was actually performing and making some money to help the family. Not only was he performing at this point, he started composing. He was inspired by the greats, of course, like Beethoven and Schumann. In 1853, Brahms actually happened to meet Robert Schumann, the great composer, and his wife, Clara Schumann. And Robert Schumann was like, wow, this guy is phenomenal. He is so good. And if you remember, Schumann wrote, he was a critic, a music critic as well as a composer. And so he was writing, he said, Brahms is phenomenal. His words were, he was a young eagle. Now, overnight, this made Brahms very famous, literally overnight. And that kind of took a toll on Brahms because then suddenly he was very nervous to do anything. He was compared to Beethoven, which was someone he idolized. And so he actually was hesitant to even have his first symphony printed and performed. When I say it took some time, I mean time, like it was 20 years. There were so many times he would write things and then he would destroy them. He felt this immense pressure. And yeah, perhaps people were comparing him, but they were comparing him because he was really good. Most of that pressure he was putting on himself. So I wonder how much wonderful music we have lost. Now, similar to Beethoven, he would take a simple concept and then he would build on it and build on it and build on it. Now, nothing that Brahms did changed music, but he took what was there, what existed, the tradition of it, and he innovated it and made it even better. His pieces are known, they have such a texture, a lot of harmonies. He likes to go into little dissonance and then it's back to normal. It is very expressive and very emotive, and it's often very big, except the piece that he is best known for is actually very gentle and small, right? It's his lullaby. Da, 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 da. He wrote that for one of his friend's second child. He ended up writing only 4 symphonies, but he also wrote a lot of other work for like chamber ensembles. He wrote a requiem with a whole chorus, and it's beautiful. He wrote piano pieces. He did write a lot. As a human, it depends on what you're reading, how he was. Some people say he was so loving and so caring. He apparently did a lot for kids that wanted to study music and didn't have money. He was a very loving friend to Clara. There's a lot of question about